EA Sports coverage of the National Football League is on the air. Tonight, we finish off Week 6 with a good Monday nighter between the Kansas City Chiefs and the Brooklyn Bulls. Set to go now in Week 6 of the NFL season, and we are underway on EA Sports. This one fielded at the 5. And he won't get this to the 20-yard line as he's down at the 19. Right to the air is Mahomes. They'll roll him out right. And he's going to have to eat this one as down he goes. Osa Odighizuwa gets him for a loss of 8. What great push up front.
We talked about prior to the game, and it played out right there on the first play, didn't it? This offensive line is going to have his hands full all night long.
Well, you often speak of scripts to start a game. Does this mean that play number 2, they're going to go off the script a little bit?
Yeah, what's interesting is that most people, when they script now, they actually script those contingencies in, okay, in case they can't run the play they want to. It's long distance now. Let's go to that play.
Boy, how about this to start a ball game? That's twice in a row now, Charles, that they get to it.
And how often do we talk about offenses that operate off of a script to begin games? Feels like this defense had their script together on this one. And their script said put the quarterback down and do it fast.
It'll be a gain of 7, but I'd imagine we'll see the punt team here on 4th down.
Well, they got off the field on 3rd down. An excellent job, an excellent defensive series. We always talk about adjustments and usually only at halftime. But the best teams adjust series to series. And on that series, they adjusted so well that they got the job done in fine style.
And taken right at the 35. Officially, that'll go as a 52-yard punt. Not too shabby. And they will take over 1st and 10. Good starting field position for them as they come up 1st and 10 at their own 42. And he'll take it across the 50 and into Chief territory.
11 mighty. 11 Thomas. 11.
In motion left goes Boyd. This time, Burrow will look to throw. He's going to rifle one deep left side. Pass incomplete, but the flag in the backfield, and this might be a roughing call. Well, Charles, sometimes we talk about the lengths officials sometimes go to protect star quarterbacks, but that was tough to argue against.
Yeah, and I'm sure that everyone's going to say, hey, we're going to administer the penalty the same way for all quarterbacks. But when it's a star back there, even more so are they going to be diligent about throwing the flag.
So now a fresh set of downs, 1st and 10 after roughing the passer.
11 MT.
Here's Burrow setting up to throw it. It's a short one here, complete to the tight end. And he'll be hauled down at about the 30-yard line. Looking to throw again on 2nd down. Burrow. He will find his man Chase complete. Touchdown! Jamar Chase, his 6th touchdown of the season. And the Bulls put the night's first points on the board as they take the early lead. Extra point by McPherson, up and good. And it's now a 7-0 game. After the touchdown, McPherson on to kick this one away. From the 6. And good coverage there on special teams as they'll get him down shy of the 20. The Chiefs offense about set to begin this drive. 3-2 their record through the first 5 games of the year as they got the victory last week. It's still early, just October, but what have you seen from these guys so far?
Well, what I've seen is a team that's still figuring out all their pieces because they've got some new faces from a year ago, add in some new draft picks. Sometimes it takes a month or so before you really start to gel as a team and for those players to figure out their roles. But right now, I see them starting to elevate.
8 yards the gain on that last run. Here's second and a couple. On play action, it's Mahomes. Open man, that's Noah Fant, the tight end. And they're able to get this one across the 35. It'll go as a gain of 10 and a Kansas City first down.
Second and short, that's a rundown, so it's definitely a good time to go play action if you're feeling it. And they do so and pick up a first down.
Back-to-back good plays have them on the move on first down. Now Mahomes throws left side. Atwell's got it. And this will be good for a pickup of 9 to the 46. Well, this defense very strong in that victory from a week ago.
And no matter what's done throughout a ball game, it always comes back to blocking and tackling. That's the essence of football. But I think it's hard for people to understand just how...
And he can't find a receiver, and he's brought down. Trey Hendrickson, he's the one to get him, and that is sack number 7 for him on the year. Throwing is Mahomes on third. That's out to Chubb, complete. And he will have a Chiefs first down as they're able to get the third down conversion. Throwing on first down is Mahomes. This one is caught. It's Moore. And all the way in for a Kansas City touchdown. Sky Moore, 45 yards. And the Chiefs are within an extra point of tying up this ball game. Extra point right down the middle. And we are tied at 7. So all even at 7 now as they kick it away. Keneduagu now out of his end zone. And they'll get him down right at the 25-yard line, so the same result had he opted for the touchback. The offense now at the line, ready for their next drive. The offense running out, and they are charged up, ready to go after reaching the end zone on their last drive.
And normally I'd warn against getting complacent just because they scored the last time out. But I don't think there's any worries with this group right now. This is a hungry group, and they want to keep building off of their last drive. Now they just want the officials to hurry up and place the ball so they can snap it and get back to work.
Meanwhile, they take a shot to start the drive, but this is going to wind up incomplete.
He's got 1 touchdown pass already in this quarter, obviously looking for number 2, and definitely not playing the check down game.
In motion, left goes Boyd. To throw again on second down. Burrow. Throw left side, complete to Chase. Touchdown! seeing some pretty good offense here in this first quarter.
It's been a wild start to this quarter, as you noted. And now with that lead that we're seeing, can they retaliate? I get the sense this one's going to go back and forth all game long.
And that probably won't be the last long touchdown that we see in this one. Extra point by McPherson, up and good. And that makes the score 14-7. After the touchdown, McPherson on to kick this one away. This one fielded at the 5. And he won't get this to the 20-yard line as he's down at the 19. The Chiefs offense about set to begin this drive. Well, certainly they'd rather have the scenario they had last time out, Charles. Remember, they had the short field. They took it in the end zone. Now this is going to have to be a longer, more sustained drive if they want to get points.
Yeah, a little bit more of a quick strike opportunity last time by where they were on the field, and you're exactly right about that. But now, backed up a little bit. What's that old expression we love to use? Time to matriculate the ball down the field and try and do it again.
Through one quarter, 14-7 our score. Here's second and a yard. They go play action. Now Mahomes. Going to be caught here left side, Moore. And he'll be taken down, but not before they work it across midfield. That one covers 24 yards. It's a first down. But he's turning in a nice performance. Remember, he had the touchdown earlier, and this time he's able to beat double coverage to grab it.
I think that if he weren't worried about a taunting penalty, he'd run by the opposing team's bench and say, guys, two's not going to be enough. You better get some more guys trying to cover me. He knows how to get open downfield.
Ball up to the 35 now as they come up on 1st and 10. Looking to throw is Mahomes. That is taken in by the tight end Fant. And all the way inside the 15 before they drop it. Operating from the red zone now, Mahomes. Mahomes hit. He lost the football. And the defense will get their hands on it. Going the other way. And a big turnover there as his guys will get the football back.
You can admire his willingness to sacrifice his body to try and pick up the first down, and I do. But let's face it, you know his coaches are going to warn him about diving or extending for a marker for this exact reason. So much easier to have the ball knocked free when you're extended like that. So if you're going to dive, you got to make sure you secure the football, which he didn't.
He's got a man complete. And he's going to be out up around the 45-yard line. So that changes things. Here's 1st and 10 all the way up at the 45.
11 Thomas. 11. 11 MT. 11 MT.
They're passing here. Joe Burrow. That one taken in by T. Higgins. And he'll go down, but not before getting this inside the 30. So now 1st and 10 in Chiefs territory as they're down to the 29-yard line. They'll bring a receiver in motion right. And some determined running there as he'll pick his way down to the 12-yard line. From down at the 12, it's 1st and 10. And he'll take this beyond the line of scrimmage as he slides to a hole. 7 yards left for 2nd down. Ball at the 10. And the stop will come inside the 5 at the 4. They'll come to the line, needing only 2 yards to gain the first here. Hard throw incomplete.
We don't see him miss too often. The ball could have slipped a little bit coming off his hand, and that's all it would take to send it high and out of bounds without a play.
So on fourth down, off goes Burrow. On comes Evan McPherson for the Bengal field goal. From the right hash, and this one just a chippy. McPherson's kick is good. So a long drive gets him down inside the 5, but ultimately they settle for just the field goal.
And I have to think that if maybe they were a yard closer, that would have made their decision tougher, and I think they likely would have gone for it. But in this situation, they just decided to take the 3, and I think it was a smart move.
And a short kick taken at about the 16. And he'll go down as this drive will start at the 25-yard line. The Chiefs offense about set to begin this drive. Right now they're on the wrong end of the scoreboard, and that won't change if this drive ends like the last one when they had that lost fumble. So you have a feeling taking care of the football certainly paramount right now.
Yeah, and it's not just the guy who dropped it on the last drive, is it? That means everyone who might touch the ball is getting the same message. Guys, ball security, paramount. Let's take care of it. And if we do, we've got a chance to put points on the board.
Multiple defenders there to drop him for a loss of 4. And we've hit the 2-minute mark in this first half of action. Pass protection has been a problem all night long as they come up facing second and a bundle. Another try after the first down sack. Mahomes under pressure. They got him again. After the sack, things get a little tougher here. 3rd and long for Mahomes and the Chiefs. Back to throw. He'll fire one downfield for Fant. And unable to connect. Incomplete. Now give them credit. They took their shot, but it's going to bring up 4th down.
2 things you can do in that situation. Run and punt the football or try and take your shot at getting the first down. They chose the latter, but they'll have to punt all the same.
Here's the Chiefs punter now as he'll kick it away for the 2nd time. And he gets this away, and look at this. This is a good one. This is taken at the 15. So a good punt there, but a very strong 14-yard return. And out will come the offense as they take over. The offense back out there at the line, ready for their next drive. And still plenty of time remaining here in the half, more than a minute. And we'll see if they just want to protect that lead or try to add on to it.
Well, with as much time as is left on the clock, I would imagine it would be the latter. I think they're going to try and add on to it. So what they're going to tell the team is very simply, if you can get out of bounds after making a play downfield, terrific. If you can't, everyone hustle to the line of scrimmage, either run another play or clock it and start over again.
And seeing no options, he just tosses this one away, incomplete. Now that'll bring up 2nd down. So, Charles, you look at this offense. So what a start to the season. 5 wins without a loss. Where do you think that you start believing that maybe you're in the midst of something special?
Well, you and I both know every head coach never wants that thought to creep into a locker room. But the truth of the matter is, not quite at this time, because if we look at the Steelers in 2020, they're a great example. Remember, they started 11-0, then lost 5-6 and went out in the first round. But I think if you get toward mid-November, the Thanksgiving time frame, and you're still doing this, that's when things start to get real for a ball club.
They'll send the tight end in motion left. On 3rd down, Burrow. Open man, it's complete to Higgins. And he's going to be out of bounds, but not before he takes it inside the 40. Give him 35 yards there on the 3rd down conversion.
11, 11, 11, 11, 12, 12, 12, 11 MT, take, 11 MT, take, 11, 11, 11.
Burrow will throw. And that one complete once again to Higgins. Now the offense going to use the first of their timeouts as they get it right at the 32nd mark of this first half. And now with that completion, he's north of 200 yards here in the first half.
And he's going to break our statistician, Marvin, isn't he? Because Marvin right now is just tallying it up. Hope his hand doesn't hurt too much doing this or keeps hitting the calculator. But my goodness, what a start he is off to. By the end of this game, he could have monster numbers. He just wants to continue to be accurate.
11 MT, 11 MT, 11 MT, 11 MT.
From the red zone now, here's Burrow, first down. This is caught. Touchdown. Austin Eckler from 17 yards out. And the Bulls will extend their lead in the final minute of the half. Extra point by McPherson, up and good. And that'll make this a 3-score game now. The lead moves to 17. After the touchdown, McPherson on to kick this one away. From the 10. And they will be backed up deep. Trouble here as they're going to start this drive at the 6. The Chiefs offense about set to begin this drive. And they'll begin inside their own 10, so field position certainly not in their favor here. He'll get 5 out of the scramble. It's second down. The Chiefs will use the first of their timeouts as they stop it with 19 seconds to go in half number 1. Throwing again on second down. Mahomes. 8 yards that time, able to take off, and the result is a first down. Now another timeout called for by the offense. So that means they're down to 1 remaining here as we head toward halftime. Mahomes now on first down. He's got a man, complete. And he'll have it past midfield almost to the 40 before being taken down. Now a timeout. 7 seconds left in the first half. So even though it's first down, here's the field goal unit on now to try to get 3 before halftime. This will be spotted just shy of midfield. A 59-yard attempt. And his kick is good. And that will close the gap down to 14. Maybe a little fortunate there. That was leaking a little, maybe leaking a lot, but he got it.
Yeah, he actually was able to make it work. How about the body language, though, right? As he's watching that ball leak to the right, trying to bring it back in, and had just enough to get it done.
And this will not be returnable. It's out of the back of the end zone for a touchback.
Gun. Stop. 12.
In motion, left goes Boyd. He's going to look deep down the field. And incomplete on the deep ball. So we are at halftime here on a Monday night. As we'll send you down the coast now to Orlando. That's where we find Jonathan Coachman ready with our EA Sports Halftime Report. Coach. Welcome back. Halftime over. We are ready for quarter number 3. Alongside Charles Davis, I'm Brandon Gordon. Both teams appear ready for the fight ahead, and we resume action here in quarter number 3. And they will not get a chance to return this one as it's through the end zone for a touchback.
Here we go.
The offense now at the line, ready for their next drive. As this offense takes the field to begin the opening drive of the second half, Charles, remember in that first half, good through the air and really all around an outstanding offensive performance.
Absolutely. They reached the end zone several times. The passing game working awfully well, and most importantly, partner,
Yeah, they went into the tunnel with a lead. They come back out with that lead.
Absolutely. NFL coaches, we know they're perfectionists in a lot of ways, but they had to like what they saw in that first half.
In motion left goes Boyd.
12.
Again, it's Burrow on 2nd and 10. And the catch made. It's Tyler Boyd. And they'll get it all the way up about 5 yards shy of midfield.
11 MT pace. 11 MT pace. 11 Thomas.
They'll send a receiver in motion left.
11 MT.
First down. Here's Burrow. Trying to get it to Chase, but it's intercepted. Trent McDuffie with a pick. And the Chiefs are going to have the short field here as they'll take over right at the 50. Pretty much everything went their way offensively in the first half, but now an interception on the opening drive of the third quarter.
As we know, the key to everything here, don't get careless with the football. The problem is you've got to stay aggressive as well. So where's the line between being aggressive and attacking and being overly aggressive? I think they just crossed it on that one.
Ball up to the 35 now as they come up on 1st and 10. Working from the gun, Mahomes. It's incomplete. Took a shot, couldn't connect.
I'm sure this isn't a novel thought, but maybe run some simpler routes instead of trying to get it all back in one shot. Defense certainly appears to be ready for him. Try and get it back little by little instead of in big chunks.
Oh, that's into a sea of bodies, and it's intercepted. Daxton Hill picks it off. And a big turnover there as his guys will get the football back. Well, that one was in the air for an agonizingly long time.
Just begging to be picked off, wasn't it? It's one thing if you're throwing a ball like that, trying to throw someone open or lead them into an area. But that ball needed to be thrown with a lot more conviction. As a result, it's an easy interception.
11 mighty. 12. 11.
In motion left goes Boyd.
12.
On 2nd down and 4. Burrow. And a quick throw here that's complete. And he'll have this past the 30 prior to going out of bounds. 19 yards there on the catch and run.
11 mighty. 11, 12. 11 MT pace. 11 MT pace.
In motion left goes Boyd.
11.
They will throw on 1st down with Burrow. He completes it to Boyd. And they get him down, but not before he takes it across the 40-yard line.
11 MT. 11 mighty.
Now Burrow on 1st down. And that's going to be caught. T. Higgins. And they'll get this down to the 42-yard line.
12. 11. 11.
Throwing now, Burrow on 1st down. And he wisely will throw that one away.
Well, a momentary speed bump there with that throw, partner. The defense had other ideas, and they're trying to mount a small stand before this drive reaches the end zone.
Third quarter on a Monday night with a 2nd and 10 coming up.
11, 11, 11. 11, 11, 11. 12, 12, 1.
In motion, left goes Boyd.
11 MT paint. 11 MT paint. 11, 11, 11.
To the air again, Burrow. It's a short one here, complete to his tight end. And he'll be brought down with a first down as the tackle's made at the Chiefs' 23.
11 Thomas. 11, 11.
They'll send a receiver in motion to the left. This time, Burrow will look to throw. And he can't get rid of it. He's taken down. That one will set him back nearly 10 yards here on first down on the sack. And looked like some movement there. Let's get the call. Orlando Brown, the former Raven, the guilty party. And that false start penalty certainly not helping their cause here. 2nd down and long.
12, 12, 12. 11, 11, 11, 11.
Here's Burrow setting up to throw it. And he'll spot Higgins open left side. Down inside the 10. Touchdown. T. Higgins, 37 yards. And the Bulls take a 3-touchdown lead. Extra point by McPherson, up and good. And the lead now to 3 touchdowns at 21. After the touchdown, McPherson on to kick this one away. And a short kick taken at about the 16. And he'll be stopped up at the 25. The Chiefs offense about set to begin this drive. It's a game that they would rather probably forget about, at least to this point, Charles. And one reason is turnovers. A turnover on the last drive. They had the issue in the first half as well, and that's really, unfortunately for them, helped to put this game out of reach.
And you know they won't want to admit it to themselves, but we know that winning the game is pretty much out of the picture now. So their bottom line is, how do they play a clean game the rest of this one, right? Take care of the football, no more turnovers, and see how that works.
This offense in desperate need of a conversion as they come up on 3rd down. Mahomes going to throw. He's got a man, complete. And he'll be taken down, but not before they work it across midfield. Mahomes now on 1st down. He'll fire one downfield for Fant. And that is incomplete.
I like the thought process there. They connected on a big play, and sometimes you find the defense vulnerable. So they went for the bigger shot, went for it all on that one. This time, they were ready for it.
They go with Chubb on 2nd down. And he'll go down, and that will do it for the 3rd quarter of action. 1 quarter remains here as we wrap up the week on a Monday night. This is the National Football League on EA Sports. The Chiefs on 3rd down. They've hit 2 for 4 thus far. This is 3rd and 4. From the gun, it's Mahomes. Oh, the ball comes out on the hit, but they'll say it's incomplete.
They lead big, and a major part of that has been how they've taken their play to a whole new level this 2nd half. No points allowed since the break, and you can add another incompletion to the total number that they've forced in this runaway contest.
Escaping the pressure right. He's going to let this go. Back of the end zone. And it's knocked away and in.